Now what Jesus is trying to tell us is to avoid sin and to live a pure life. Because that's God's invitation, to live a perfect life. However, there is more deeper that He is trying to tell us to do something. And what is that? To look at our heart. Anger, and love, they have only one place to reside in our life. Where is it? In our heart. Have you noticed it? When you are angry, your heartbeat goes faster. Long talk, long talk, long talk, long talk. And when that heartbeat goes faster, it conditions your mind that when somebody hurt you, you will not retaliate. But in your mind, you have already thought so many things: guns, grenades, time bombs, and other things, and even corona. Right? But you haven't reacted any action. And have you still recall when you had that first love? 2 days ago was a Valentine's Day. When you feel in love, when you were in love, same heart that beats faster than ordinary beating. Because you were in love, there is an excitement inside. And you cannot have both in one house, in one place, in your heart. That's why it is a decision. A decision. Which are you going to allow to live in your heart? Anger or love? I'm going to ask you now, which are you going to allow to dwell in your heart? Anger or love? Hello? I'm asking you, anger or love? It's a decision that we're going to make. If we choose love and allow love to stay in our heart, then that means forgiveness will follow. Mercy will be there. Because we choose love rather than anger. Because if you allow anger, then revenge will be there. If you allow anger, then there is a possibility that you're going to kill physically somebody else in order to get even. When we choose love, then that means we must be ready to forgive. And it's not easy. That's why Jesus raised the bar of discipleship. It's not easy to become a Christian. Calling ourselves Christian, including me, it's not easy to say and live. Probably it's easy to say, but it's difficult to live it out. Second, adultery is a sin, and someone who committed adultery will be answerable to the court. That's the law. But Jesus is challenging us that adultery is not just a physical action. Adultery for Jesus means for someone who look at a woman with lust. That's adultery in the heart. That's adultery in the heart. What Jesus is trying to tell his disciple is this: make your hearts pure. Because in the Beatitudes it says, blessed are the pure of heart, for they shall see God. Someone who can see God is someone who has a pure heart. If we have a pure heart, then we cannot look at women in a lustful way. Because in her, with her, there is God. There will be no sin if there is God. What will remain is just peace. So you will just look at somebody. If you have a pure heart, like the way Jesus looked at women, with respect, with honor. But it's not only women in our time today. Internet. It's a decision that you're going to make. We are going to make. It's a very tempting one. You do your research because you have something to know. And then something pop up while you are doing your research, while you are surfing. It's very tempting to click it or not. And most of the time, we click it. But before clicking, it's a decision. Am I going to open it or not? That's temptation. Let me use this as an allegory to emphasize my point. We are like gasoline. Because as a human person described by the Catechism of the Catholic Church, we have such passion. It's neither right nor wrong according to the teaching of the Church. But that passion is like a gasoline that once you bring that gasoline closer to the fire, it will be burned right away. Because it's flammable. We are like gasoline. We have that capacity to be burned. Now, what Jesus is trying to tell us is this. Precaution. Gasoline is not bad. Fire is not bad. But putting them together might cause something worse that might destroy you, that might destroy us. So what's the action that we need to do? Precaution. Keep your distance. Not too close, not too far. That is distance. Because engaging, then it's dangerous. And the Lord today is telling us, if you want to have your heart in order for you to see God, then do something. Let your heart be pure. Help yourself, because I'm helping you. Example. If you are a married man or a married woman, especially in this place, or many of us, we're not having that luxury of having our family. And one of the most difficult thing to handle, to face, is loneliness. When loneliness comes, then temptations will be there. Don't get closer to the fire. keep your distance all the time. And once again, it's a choice. It's a decision that you're going to make. To be closer to the fire or to get away from the fire and keep my distance. The Lord today is reminding us, you are Augustine. Don't be closer to the fire, or else you will get burned and you will suffer the consequences. One of the most difficult part of our lives to experience is this: regret. Because that is irreversible. You cannot bring back what has been lost. The third point is when you say yes, make it yes. When you say no, make it no. No compromise. There is no in between. When somebody asks you, what do you want? This one or this one? Make a choice. This one. Yes or no. Saying no is not bad at all. When somebody is offering you a drop, take this. What are you going to say? Accept it or refuse it? Hello? Yes or no? No. So saying no is not bad at all when it is for good. When you mean no, then say no. When you mean yes, say yes. In a committed life, it's like the same. When you commit yourself to somebody else, you said yes, then make it yes. Like Mary, when she said yes, it was not an emotional yes to God. It was a yes, that no matter what will happen, it will be a forever yes. When you said yes, make it yes, and be firm. And ask the Lord now to be with you. To follow Jesus is a choice. We are here because we choose Him. And now He chose us. And this is the main reason why He is here. Coming to us, telling us, following me is not easy. But don't worry. I'll be there for you to strengthen you. Just let Him in. Just allow Him to be with you. And everything will be fine. Let us now together confess our faith.